One of the forums at gpsaustralia.net just made a technical correction in how I installed the GPS 60 series into a RAM mount, and he correctly stated that placing it the way I did, that is loop first and then base, caused a bit of damage to the rubber at the base of the GPS. Nothing serious so much, but certainly enough to upset a few GPS enthusiasts with their GPS getting damaged. So what he suggested instead was to, in actual fact, feed it into the base first and then clip it over the top like so. And then to remove, you put your thumb on there to put pressure on it, and then you lift and pull out. Now, this one is the Garmin, genuine Garmin crate. As you can see, it's very basic. You feed it into the little slot at the base, and then you can feed it over the top of the button like so. Okay. In this case, there is no rubber piece around there, so theoretically you can easily click it into place like so. To remove, it's that simple. Now that first one I showed you, the first cradle just a moment ago I showed you, in actual fact was the modified version. It has that tongue on the inside of the loop, and in actual fact that's one I filed down. Now as you saw before, it was quite easy to install and remove the GPS 60. Now this is the unmodified version. Okay. Now in actual fact what's happened here is that after a couple times removing, that little tongue has got a little bit of an indentation. You probably can't, you may see it there, a little tiny indentation of that tongue where it's pushed the plastic upwards. Now if I do the same, so effectively this is the good unmodified version. Place the GPS 60 into the cradle and then try and feed it on. Not too bad, a little bit of tension, but now the tricky part is removing. It is very difficult. Doing the same method as mentioned in the forum is putting pressure on this curved part, which is very difficult anyway because of that ribbing, to try and do that, and also try and lift and pull out the via the tap there. I have to actually put against my body to do that. Maybe I'm a little bit weak, I don't know, but it is quite difficult to do, to remove it. So like so. So it is quite difficult, so that's the reason why I did suggest actually just a minor, just a little bit of filing on that tongue there on the inside. And what you find is it clips on very easily, just like the original Garmin, and then it's a lot easier to remove the GPS 60. In terms of it staying on there complete, as you can see, it doesn't matter what I do, it will not fall out. Okay, so thank you for the correction in actually how to insert the GPS, but I do think, as has been mentioned, modifying that tongue will help considerably and won't affect the mechanics of the cradle in the end.